Hey everyone, this is Clay, and here's another update on MuviToon Studio. Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate a few things. Now, you may have noticed that I'm put everything back into the main scene because what I wanted to do when, like before, I created a edit scene so I can create all of the other core features. I pretty much got them all done except for one, but I figured, well, I can do it in the main scene. So I just put everything back into the main scene where the other core features are, like the environment, uh, you know, skies and all that, and props. So, but I redid my prop library. So I'm starting over right now. All I got is two trees. All right, and I got a dingy looking little, well, on the textures for this on the ground, I got a dingy looking abstract shape looking grass, and I got a cartoony sky that looks like crap. But I just came up what I came up with. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to let's see, we're gonna keep the camera right there, right? And we're gonna open up the environments tab for the sky and ground. Okay, and we're going to select that. Now it's I had to go with this route because for the other uh, with the other plugin that I had for file browser, it kept crashing. I reported the crash to Unity on it because it was a plugin that Unity supplied. So I came with this. I found a simple file browser. It doesn't look like much, but it works a heck of a lot better and no bugs. So sorry, but it's just the way until they fix the bugs in that other one. So then I will go back to it. The other one it looks natural. You can uh, make the view icons bigger and all that. But with this one you can't. It's a little old fashioned, but it works without any bugs. So for the ground, I'm going to, like I said, this green abstract shape pattern crappy thing I've come up with, and you can see that. Now, if it doesn't look right to you, if everything like looks too blurry or blush or smudge or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever, you can fix that, and we'll just tilt with the X slider on the tilt, and then we'll do the Y. You just kind of tilt it until it looks good, looks natural to you. You can even size the ground up. You can change the size of the ground like that. That looks about right. Okay, and then we'll import the sky, which is just I named it file. It's a JPEG. So, and that looks okay, I guess. Let's see. It looks all right. And then you can, if you don't like the positions where the clouds are, you can rotate the clouds where you want. You'll have that pink blur over there instead of over here. And if it looks too bright to you, you can kind of darken it down a little bit. But to me, that looks okay, so I'm going to close that out. Now, where's my camera? Oh, camera's over here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to put, let's go over here. I'm going to start off, I'm going to put a tree right here. Okay, and then I'm going to have a character. And I'm going to have that character walk around that tree using the path. Then I'm going to have that camera uh, focus on that. It's going to target the character, and it's going to watch the character move around the tree. Okay, I think this is something that MovieZoo didn't have, camera follow and stuff. And it's going to also it also has I have it fixed where it will follow past too, but it runs a little fast, and I got to fix it. The way I'm going to do that is whatever path I make, I'm going to duplicate that path so that path will have the same speed and settings that the other one does. That way the camera can keep up with the character. But I haven't done that yet. I will later. Okay, so now let's bring up our props window right off the bat. Nature is the first window tab, the window that pops up on it. So I'm going to click this tree. Now this tree is going to be a little small, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll click on that tree and we'll just click on it to bring up its window, edit window. Okay, well, you can click on it, just click on it, and it just deselects. So it's fine. It closes out whenever I deselect the tree. It's fine. So the best way to size up that tree is I'll just grab a character that I'm going to use. Let's use Grandpa. Okay, and you see how big Grandpa is to that tree. So that's fine. We're using Grandpa to size the tree up. So we'll start off with the Y and scale it tall. And then the Z. And let's turn the tree around. Let's make it a little bit taller. Turn it around, make sure it looks okay. So right here it looks a little flat. It'll be the X. Well, you just kind of like turn the tree around until it looks okay. Uh-oh, look what I did. But don't worry, we can fix that just like MuviToon. Keep upright and it will keep upright. So let's make sure we got the tree looks all right. Yeah, it looks good. We'll keep it like that. I don't have a lock the tree and the props in place yet. That's going to be my next deal to add on that. So let's go back down. Whoops, go back down. The mouse is a little touchy. I'll have to fix the sensitivity on it. Okay, so now we got this camera, and what I want to do is I'm going to create a path around the tree. Okay, so we don't need the camera view right now, not until we get the path done. And I will create hotkeys for all of those, so you don't have to keep going back and forth to the UI. We'll move them right about here. Okay. Let's point them out this way a little bit. All right. Now this is to demonstrate how you can use path so far. Okay. So again, I think that's going to be the next thing I'll do. I'm going to make hotkeys. So we'll select our action window. Okay. Close that out. And we're going to go to the path section. All right. And we're going to go into waypoint mode to create our path. We'll start here. If you want, you can keep them close together. I'm doing this like I'm doing a tutorial on it. So let's don't get too close to the tree. Gotta keep the path a little bit further from the tree. Now I can spread them out and it'll look, kind of jagged, but I want to keep it. I want to keep the path kind of smooth. So we keep waypoints close together. Well, not too close together, but you know what I mean. There. Okay. I gotta memorize my keys. I'm not a professional typewriter, so back up. Whoops. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. A little sensitive. Don't worry. I got some codes to fix, but I will. No biggie for me. I know what I'm doing. Okay. A little shaky because I'm freezing. My brother keeps it cold in here. He has to because he has a breathing machine and all that he has to sleep with at night. We got to kind of keep it cool in the house for that. Okay. And bring it back around. So, and we'll stop it right there. Let's get out of that. So we got our path around the tree created. All right. So next thing we do is we're going to add, let's see. Yeah, because until I fix it to where it won't deselect and select again, select that and deselect, because you have to have the camera selected in order to use the follow the character. So yeah, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to add it to the timeline from now. So let me bring up the timeline and close that out. Okay, so I'm going to select the character and I'm going to move the playhead to 5. And then I'm going to save the path to the timeline, back it up, okay? And this is where I'm going to bring back the camera view. Bring back the camera view. And we'll drag that over here. Let me open this. Oh, wait a minute. Open it to there. This is the option. Let me move the camera view back over here, I guess. The thing about Unity, they don't support undocking your windows from the main app. I mean, I can do it. You can do it, but you got to do it uh, on your own. You got to buy all the components cost. So I can buy the components and then write the scripts and everything. That costs. Okay. So, oh, a minute, my mic is kind of like, okay, let's see. Mic come undone. I got one of them clip-on mics. So I gotta find out where the little spongy thing that was on it went to. Fell down my shirt. Okay, so all right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to have the camera look at the character there. So I'll click on the camera. Sure, I clicked it. Yeah, clicked on the camera. I'm going to set camera look at actor. Choose the actor, and then camera look at target. And he focuses on the character. All right. So now let's play. Now watch the camera view and watch the as the camera follows the character around the tree when he walks that path. So wait till it gets to it. Now you see how the camera is following the character around the tree. Pretty cool, right? But thing of it is, I'm going to have to go back and have that what the camera just did. I have to have that added to the timeline because if I don't, then the camera won't follow. So you got to make sure I got to make sure you add that to the timeline. Or when you get ready to start recording everything, and then have your cameras set to the target you want it to watch. So whenever it hits on the camera cut, and that camera, I guess you can do it like I'll have to make a whole scene up and put up several cameras in there and try that little experiment. But anyway, that's pretty much what I want to show you with the camera and following the character around the tree. As the camera watches, the character follows the path around the tree. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to demonstrate. That was the last, well, next to the last two core features that I have to add. I got two more core features to add, then all the core features will be done. Then all I have to do is concentrate on more props, scenery props, effects props, and all the fun stuff. So all the hard stuff is almost over with. Two more core features. And once I get all that done, and then the rendering, well, I take that back. Well, that is the last two, uh, recording and rendering. That's going to be the next last two features that I need to add to it. And once that's done, polish things up, make it work a little better, click on a little better, and then I may be ready for an alpha test, a beta test. I'm sorry. I may be ready for a beta test, and I'm going to need some beta testers. Anybody wants to beta test? Leave a comment on the bottom. Uh, Let me know if anybody is interested. I'm only going to use 3 beta testers, only 3, and what the beta testers will get out of that is a free license to uh, MuviToon. If, if that's going to be sort of a giveaway thing, like a little lottery type thing. Pick, whoever gets the picking, whoever gets the winning ticket gets picked to be a beta. I can't even talk right. Well, be a beta tester. So, anybody interested? Just let me know on the bottom. Leave a comment. Hey, I'm willing. Or I'll be your man or woman or whatever. I don't care. Just put a comment down there at the bottom, and don't forget to put a like too. Uh, I need all the support I can get from MovieToon, even though uh, it's pretty much out of my pocket, which I don't mind because it's the love I have for it. It's the love I have for this project. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Now all have a blessed day.